Hi, it's Robin Gordon from Berkshire Hathaway Fox and Roach. I'm here at 170 Golf House Road in the spectacular neighborhood of Haverford across from the Murray Golf Club. We had the special opportunity to interview the architect that renovated this home and the designer that brought the interior of this home alive, and how they collaborated with the sellers of the property to make this one of the finest homes on the main line.
Given the unique nature of this site, 2.2 acres directly across from Marion Golf Club's 15th fairway, with the extensive renovation that occurred on this property, with the additions, the reconstruction of the interior services from top to bottom, the addition of the pool house, the pools, the terraces, I don't believe that you could recreate this within this location for anything close to what the asking price of this property is. Hi, I'm Peter Zimmerman. I started a company 40 years ago, Peter Zimmerman Architects. We're located on the main line of Philadelphia. Our work is up and down the East Coast, primarily in residential, traditional architecture. I think my vision for this project really stemmed from the relationship of the inside and the outside. So really bringing in what could be a beautiful garden, pool house into the inside of this house and trying to make one common living space that was totally integrated between architecture, landscape architecture, and the interior design that occurred on the project.
My name is Jonathan Bassman, and I'm the interior designer for this project.
I think this house is set up for the kind of lifestyle which is a formal, elegant, but informal family lifestyle. I think it is clearly set up in having formal living rooms and dining rooms, but the real essence of this house is how it spills out into the gardens and has really been developed for a young family raising children and being here for 20, 30 years raising a family. The scope of this project was, as most houses that were built in the early 1900s, it had really come to the end of its useful life in terms of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. So we really needed to strip it down all the way to all the essential services and infrastructure and bring it back to standards which will last another 80 to 100 years. We built the family wing of the house, which is a family entrance, family back stair, new kitchen, and bedrooms and spaces above that, as well as creating a glass conservatory off the kitchen, which acts as the primary informal living space associated with that side of the house. We literally took this down to the bare bones and rebuilt everything from the top up. And that included everything that would incorporate into allowing a house to work for the next 100 years.
The master bath is a little more extravagant because what is now the master bathroom was all part of the bedroom. And the existing bathroom when they bought the house was over what is now that study off the living room. There was a second floor, and that was a very sort of small master bath and closets. Nice bathroom with that overlooks the front and the golf course with a window over the freestanding bathtub.
The level of quality of finishes and material used on this project were surpassed by no others. The original slate roof was removed, reconstructed, and put back on, allowing again for that roof to really now be a 100-year roof before it needs to have any work done on it.
I think one of the nicest features is the views, like the view to the garden and the view to the golf course in front. It didn't have any of all the big windows facing the back, and there was nothing in the back, nothing. And I think opening it up like we did was, just really brightened the whole place up.
We moved and took the stair out of the main entrance hall. You came into the entrance hall originally and the stair was right in front of you, and it went up and split at the window and then came around. So there was no view from the front door all the way back into the garden. We took that down, we reconstructed the whole front entrance hall, moving the stair off to the right. So as you enter the house, you have a view that goes all the way out through the gardens to the pool.
The best things that we did is move that staircase, which was a major undertaking.
This is certainly a house that we're going to be very, very proud to have in our portfolio and on our website because of the total success of all the three components, interiors, exteriors, and architecture, all coming together as one.
In a very contemporary way, which I think would be a nice juxtaposition with the architecture. And the architecture isn't over the top traditional either. I mean, we didn't go into a lot of architectural detail that would make it look very period. So it's fairly simple, and it could also go in a much more traditional, like an English country house feel with much more traditional furniture than it has. And I think it could work whatever the buyers would like.
One of the biggest challenges on any project today is really how long it takes to get the materials, do a proper job. That really tearing a house down to the bare bones is a challenge in all cases because it takes 2 years of construction to bring it back to its useful life.
And the location is beautiful, overlooking the golf course. The view from out the front windows, you see the lawn, and because you don't see the road, it looks like their front lawn runs right into the golf course, which gives you such an expansive view, which I think is remarkable.